Welcome to the Militia Gaming Community. I'm Trigger, and today we're going to talk about a huge problem with Project Cars 3. Let's go! The Militia Gaming Community and Dave Loves Games came together to create a community Discord. If you'd like to join the Discord, there's an invite link in the description down below. Alright, first off, I really should say that I like Project Cars 3. I think the game is really well built. There are a few things that I think it could improve on and some things that I think it does really, really well. But overall, I really like the game. So don't take this as an attack on Project Cars. It's not something that I want to say that's negative. I want to be constructive here, and I want to make sure that you guys know that I'm trying to help this game get better. I'm hoping that someone sees this and is able to sort of implement some sort of strategy, or maybe we can influence as a community the game to get better over time. So my strategy here is not to tear the game down or talk trash about the game. I just think that there's something that's really clearly missing from the game, and we need to talk about it in this video. Also, my channel really relies on stats more than anything. I like to be facts-based. I don't like to just like assume things and make speculation videos and things like that. So this is a little bit outside my normal content strategy, but I thought this was really important to talk about because I really like the game, but I think it could get a little bit better. So I've got about 27 hours in the game so far, and I'm enjoying it. However, this game is not designed for any one particular audience. It finds itself in like sort of a la-la land. It is not arcade, and it is not sim, but it has elements of both. So here's the problem. The problem is that the sim audience, the people that are dedicated sim racers, are going to walk away from this game because it's not a sim racing game. And the arcade audience, the people that love Need for Speed Heat, let's say, are not going to keep playing this game. They're going to be very casual, and they're going to play this game for a few weeks, or maybe not even pick it up at all, and then they're going to walk away from it. So the problem that this game has is that it's not really designed for a specific audience. And because of that, it's not going to have the player base that it really deserves, because it's a really great game, but it just needs like a little bit of an upgrade in certain areas, and I think it will appeal to an arcade audience. Let's be honest, it's not going to be a sim racer. They can't go back and change the handling model of the game. They can't go back and change the way the cars steer and the way that everything feels. The game is going to be the way it is now. It's going to play like it plays now. But what they should do is update the game so that there are upgradable options on your car for the way it physically looks. If they add more arcade style options like body kits and different spoilers, new wheel options, a wrap editor that allows you to actually put logos and different shapes in all of the areas of the car, I think this game gets a lot more interesting to the arcade racer. I think that people love customizing and building their car a specific way. So if they added an update to this game that allowed you to add body kits, add different spoilers, add different body styling options like fenders and different bumpers and different hoods, and they really dove into sort of that Need for Speed feeling when it came to actual customization, add neon lights, add underglow, add all of these different things, all of the things that Need for Speed does really, really well. They need to add some of that into the game. And I don't know how difficult that would be. I'm not a game developer, but I really think that would go a long way for the arcade community, and it would increase the audience substantially. I mean, this game is really fun to play. It doesn't feel like a super arcadey racer, but it also doesn't feel like a sim racer, and thus the problem that I'm talking about, it is in between those two extremes, and I don't know that there's a big audience for that. I think that there's people who will gravitate towards the game. I think there's people that will play the game, but it won't be the audience that I think this game deserves, because the PvP alone in this game is phenomenal. I think they designed the setup for this multiplayer experience really well. Imagine for a second that you could take your Evo 9 and put a full body kit on it, put new bumper lips on front and rear, new fenders, new underglow, a different spoiler, really truly customize it, have a custom wrap, and then you you take that into the PvP section of this game and you compete with other people that have done the same thing, the recognition and the fun of that is so attractive. Like I said, they're not going to change the handling model of the game. The game is going to feel like it does right now. And they're not going to add like an open world map, free roam map that you can just drive around and see everybody else's cars. So I feel like the only change that they can really make is they can add new customization options to both the body of the car, but also performance as well. You know, add nitrous, add different things that make this game more enjoyable for the arcade racer. And I think that they'll have a better time attracting that arcade audience. But until they do that, this game is going to be stuck in sort of this la-la land in between. So I think the answer is really just updating the game to be more on the arcade side of things and less on the sim side of things. So anyway, that's my thoughts. If you guys have any different thoughts, just put them down in the comments. I'm super interested to see what you guys think about it. Let me know what your thoughts are on the game and what they should do going forward. I really want to start a community discussion on this because I'd like to see the game update and get better so that more people play it, because it really does have a stellar PvP option. And yeah, we need a bigger audience for this game. I think this game has a lot of potential, but they need to put some work into it. Alright, that's it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Shout out to all the Militia subs, and we will catch you on the next one. Trigger out.